Alright, we are recording, not to. Getting to that eventually, maybe. We'll see. Yes, continuing in Crash Bandicoot. So, this is Saturday. Last video was on Sunday. I decided that since I'd made it so far, that, as far as the number of recordings, it's like, you know what? Take the week off and, work on some other stuff. Specifically, editing a book. Which I actually made very good progress on, so I am glad I did that. And, well, there's no way I'm finishing this whole thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see the edge there now. I wasn't sure what it was doing. Anyhow, but yeah, I decided to take the week off, especially since it was frustrating. I had plenty of time, and I wanted to keep working on the book, so I am happy I've been doing that. There. Okay, so yeah. Not. Oh wow, I am shocked I actually made that. Oh, I hope I get a checkpoint soon. I don't want to have to redo a lot of it. What is the idea here? Oh, I hope it's not that. Oh, it was that. But I made it, so... Oy. There. I know, I don't. Although, wait, I thought the timing was a little different. Oh, that's why I want a checkpoint. I don't want to have to redo all this. Oh, man. This is another reason why I took the week off to work on the other stuff, because, like, I don't actually want to do some of this. It's a very frustrating game for me. I'm doing it, but that doesn't mean it's not frustrating. I think one way to put it is this might be a game where if I wasn't recording, I might enjoy a lot more. I did it again. It doesn't hang at the end, and I'm jumping as though it would. But yeah, if I wasn't recording, so then I would have the time to, like, just play when I feel like it, as opposed to... Nope. That was almost close. I do think that might be a better experience for me, but, I mean, it is what it is. But it is also, I've talked about it a lot in a different set of recordings that would be well over at this point. Because this is coming out in September, I think. And still March for me. But I have been thinking about maybe dropping the channel. Yeah. Oh, okay, I did make that. Just, it does take so much time and effort, and I'd kind of like to be able to focus on some other things, like the book writing. Yeah. Oh, wow. I am amazed I actually made that. Please give me a checkpoint soon. man. Oh, jeez. I mean, this is almost ridiculous how long I've had to go and how much I've had to do before getting a checkpoint. Okay, that... yeah. Holy crap, what is this? Nope. See, this is also what I mean by if I wasn't recording it, I would just walk away. I'm dead serious. I would just walk away here. Holy crap. I legit do not want to do this. Hang on a second. What? Slippery climb. Yeah, no kidding. Now, I'm looking at a guide, okay? I'm because I still have the thing open for that. Here it is. Arguably the most difficult stage in the game. Only one regular checkpoint. Looking at the bonus. Yeah, but wait. I'm just... okay. Bounce off and land on moving ledge. Shown in. I love guide writers. Because no one else will. And what the heck? In the above screenshot, no shot. Wow. Yeah. Like I said, you gotta love guide writers. No one else will. Okay, but yeah, it does seem like... yeah. So if I had not died there and been able to keep going, that's where the checkpoint is. That is absurd. It's also how long it takes to reset is really annoying. I have no idea if the mask will help. Maybe the spike things are not just instant death. Come on, there we go. Yeah, apparently this has a whole 2 checkpoints. One, just the normal checkpoint, and then one that's the, for the bonus level thing. Which, do I... yes, I do still have it. Son of a... I made that jump, though. I mean, I'm sorry, it is so annoying how his feet... you do see the front of his feet clip into things, and it's like, nah. Okay, so that answers that question, but then I got stuck. Yeah, the reset length is also just such a screw you. And I screwed it up again.
Game over.
I mean, if it were like that, I mean, there's also an element of, and I'm pretty sure I did talk about this in one of the previous things, there is an element of what is even the point of the lives? I get the whole, you want the players to not die, but at the same time, it's like, you get to just immediately retry. It's not like I'm having to put in quarters or something like that, so I almost feel like it should just be, nah, you just have unlimited lives. Just get this done. That was dubious timing, but somehow I made it. Okay. Yep. Oh, shit. Damn. Again, he actually landed on... I do not understand this floating that he's going through. So... It really is insulting when it's... You even hear the noise of him landing, and then it's like, no, you didn't. It just... Was the original like this? As well, where you... I don't know why you didn't jump. I mean, that was a pitiful jump, and I was holding down the button, but anyway. But was the original like this as well, where it's like, nah, you do make jumps, and it's just like, no, you didn't. But this is also part of why I was saying, yeah, I don't know if I want to keep doing this, because I just... On the one hand, and again, I keep expecting it to hang longer. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I expect it to just stay at the end longer. But anyway. While I do like that, because this channel I've played games I would not normally play, it's also... oh man, we're coming up on what, 7 years of this? Well, for me, because I think I started this in 2016 or 15. So 2024, it's been quite a while. And I just... It's a lot of games where I may not normally choose to play them, so... I kind of want to move on, and also be able to just play the games I want to. Or, I do enjoy doing the recordings and such. It just... all the additional stuff, Okay, I wasn't sure about it last time, but I kept an eye on it for this time, so I want to mention it. You don't see his shadow. So, I know in... Which one was it? Hang on. You just go up to find the high road. So that was the last one that I did. Oh my god, I hate that one. How, in theory there, you should be using the shadow to help you align with what plank you're landing on. But the shadow changes. Sometimes it's like an actual projection of him. Sometimes it's a circle. Here, there's just no shadow. He's not casting a shadow straight down, so you don't know the alignment. It is... I'm sorry, it's... The camera is so much your enemy in this game. You know what? Screw it. Let's actually... I'm shocked I actually managed that. Holy crap. Alright, there. But yeah, as I was saying though, I do kind of want to just move on with other things. Like, I used to do more Let's Play Pluses. I'd kind of like to go back and do that. Where those are where I replay games that I've done reviews of. Oh my god, thank you. It's a pity checkpoint. Oh, I don't care though. It's a pity checkpoint I will take. Just, I'm gonna lose it before long is really the only problem. Okay. Okay. I knew it was risky to do that, but I also knew I had to. Wait, no, that was dumb. Hang on. Nope. Nope. Please give me back the book. Thank you. This is despicable right here. Okay, because you need to get the timing of the platform, the bird, and the moving platform, the vertically moving platform, all in sync, and you can't see the vertical moving platform for much of it, and none of them have any synchronization between them. Shit. Oh my god, I am amazed I got that. Okay, I am amazed that actually worked. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this is just... I hate this level. And I killed myself there. That had nothing to do with the bird. But it's the whole... You need to get the timing... This is why it's a terrible level. You need to get the timing perfect. But you also don't, like, have all the information you need to manage that, or you have to just pray. Oh, come on! Ah! Another way to put it is, I know in one of the previous videos I talked about I hate games where it feels like you have to be lucky. This level is exactly you have to be lucky that you actually getting the timing correct. Yeah. Nope. Also there that he would actually jump far enough to do what you need to get done. Okay. Whew. I mean, it would be different if you had checkpoints at reasonable positions and if you had unlimited lives. So that you don't need to worry about losing checkpoints. Because this really is just a mean level. And I very much do mean it that way. That it is just mean to the player. That it doesn't... Oh, come on. There we go. Like, it doesn't serve... Son of a bitch. It serves no purpose. Like, I'm gonna feel zero satisfaction from completing this. Like, the only... It'll just be a good, I never need to do that again, not a, oh, I've actually achieved something. Right? That is just straight up not going to be the feeling. And I consider that a bad thing, because these are challenges that you should be able to do, and therefore, even if they are difficult, it's like, hey, I achieved this. That's a good thing. And holy crap, I just killed myself there. Oh. I have no idea how I am managing that, by the way. But I mean, think about how far back the checkpoint was here, and think about the design right here. It's like, I'm having to jump before the platform is there in order to make that. That's how tight the timing is there. Okay, so that's ridiculous to me. I'm not going to feel satisfaction. I feel no satisfaction from getting up here. I feel relief. And that, I don't think that that's what games should be provoking in you. I feel it should be satisfaction. And it's kind of funny because I will hear people talking about how, like, making fun of games journalists, and technically I am one. Not for this stuff, for other things. Indians that, oh, well, games journalists, they don't play games, that they want things to be dumbed down, want things to be easy. It's like, And I get their point, but it's like there's still a wide spectrum. I'm not I want story mode, okay? And I get that I get a criticism for games journalists that's what they're going for. That's, they want it that simple, that dumbed down. Now, don't get me wrong, I do appreciate games that will have a story mode option, but it's an option. I don't play those. But this is something else to me. Okay, this is if you're a kid and this is the one game you got, I can understand it, but it's like, I got other things I can do. I got lots of other things I can do, and it is frustrating. And it's like I see this, like how this design is. You have to jump before the platform is there. The timing is hard to see. Some things aren't in sync. The camera limits your information so thoroughly. I mean, it's and the dearth of checkpoints. It's like, why? And as I said, to me, it reads as mean. And I don't want games to be mean. I don't want you to play it, and it's like, I'm through it. That's a relief. I want it to be hey, I did it. I achieved something here. That's satisfying. There is a middle ground there, and it's just kind of weird, because I understand what people are saying. That there's some people out there that just want this stuff all simple. It's like, all simple and easy. It's like, but there's also games where it's like, it's being mean, or it's like, this is overcomplicated. I'm trying to remember which one it was. If it was specifically Dolmen, or if it was when I went through the Dark Souls games. Dolmen I reviewed. I didn't do videos here. But it's still a Souls-like game. And they did something that I actually really, really like. And I know I'm going to stay paused for a while here, because but you have so many different stats in both Dark Souls and this, and they have such an impact. But how do you learn any of that? How do you learn what the impact of any of these really are? Okay, and just all the intricacies of that. How do you know that? You would have to spend potentially hours experimenting to figure that out, or have to read through guides that somebody else wrote, which means you have to wait to play. Why? Why does it have to be like that? That to me is just an overcomplication that isn't necessary. And it's like, okay, what? And it's like that's a very high barrier to entry. And it's like, I get it. There's some people that's what they want. They want that kind of complexity. They want to have to go in there and tune things. But there's also a lot of us that we just want to play the damn game. All right, we want to know if we put points into strength, for example, that means we can carry more. That means we can hit harder. If we put points into dexterity, that means we attack faster. That means we move faster. Put points into. I'm just trying to think what would be a good one, a good other one. I can't think of it. I was gonna say like endurance. Yeah, I guess. Well, endurance could impact stamina and health. I mean, it's like we want something simpler like that, but instead it's like, no, we take all these things and we have them broken down so you can micromanage it all, but you also have limits on what you can do, and also we have so many arbitrary things that are limited to it. And it's like, why? I mean, it's also kind of funny because one game I do want to put some more time into it soon. Titan Quest. That's kind of funny. It's like there's a lot of items, good items. Where it's like, oh yeah, you need like 300 strength to pick this thing up. Well, to use it, it's like, well, that's annoying. I don't have 300 strength, but it's also like level 20. It's like I'm at like level 50 and don't have that. Now, true, I've not been putting points into strength. I've been putting it into other things, but it still is. That's a bit more straightforward. It's like that's nice. Where it's like, yeah, you just need to have those strength, and it's also strength, dexterity, intelligence. Done. That's it. Everything is based on those. It's like that's much more approach. There's some things about Titan Quest I do feel are off. That I do feel a little misbalanced, but by and large, that's a lot better design than what I've ever experienced in a Souls-like. But I do want to mention the thing with Dolmen, because it said there is one thing that they did in that once, to my knowledge. That's like, this was great. Because as I said, I hate Souls-likes. There's one spot, I knew I needed to beat this one boss to get through, and I just couldn't. He kept just beating my ass. So I decided, screw that, and just started exploring. I ended up finding an alternative path that actually got me past that boss. There was a different boss I had to fight, but it was a variant of like the first boss in the game. So I already knew how to fight it. I was already comfortable there. I didn't need to learn new things because I couldn't quite figure out the other boss. I did later. But I beat it, which meant that I got all those drops from that boss. I got a new weapon that was actually really nice against the boss I needed to go back. I skipped. But I also got so much experience I could advance. It was awesome. So it's like I did it. I had that sense of achievement, sense of satisfaction, and I got by the thing that was kicking my ass. I then went back and kicked its ass because I was more powerful. I had a better weapon, and it's also I was finally able to see what I needed to do. That helped, but it also helped the whole. I was more powerful. Like I wasn't being one shot. I would take 2 hits, which was still enough to figure some things out. So, and also it had reduced my frustration because I had advanced. That to me is a far better design, especially for Souls-like. And I talked about that in the review. Give parallel paths, so that way you can go and do a different one if you're struggling. If you're struggling with path A, go to path B. That may let you advance, and then you can come back and do path A. That's a good design, and I wouldn't be surprised if Dolmen that was actually an accident, because it wasn't in there earlier and I didn't really see it later. But I ended up at one boss that was kicking my ass. I beat it. I went on. I beat another boss. Well, sort of. It might not have been a big ass worm thing though, so it's like I think it counts as a boss. And then I kept going, and it's like, I knew there's another boss coming up. I'm not in good shape, and I'd already been recording for like 3 hours. I kind of want to stop. But I decided, you know what? Press on, because if I die to him, I'll be in the same state as if I just stopped and started tomorrow. But if I beat him somehow, then I'll have advanced. Screw it. Let's do it. I actually managed to beat that son of a bitch. I've got no idea how, but I managed to beat him. Just was that lucky. And a little good, but lucky. And I got through it. So I managed to beat in one life 3 different bosses in that game. And partly I blame that on the whole I had that other path. So it allowed me to get stronger. Because if it was just me being that first boss, I would have been so frustrated, I would have given up sooner. I would have stopped and been like, okay, I'm done for the day. See you tomorrow. Now, unfortunately, was also, I beat that last boss I mentioned, got me into the new act. There were trash mobs in that act that was stronger than him. I'm serious, because they had like a perfect defense that he didn't have. That is one thing I also just do not, why did I do that? Okay, good. I saw the diagonal line there, and it just was freaking me out that was the steps that would vanish. Fine, I'll just do it that way. I mean, it doesn't matter, because I don't think I have any lives left. But it's still, I got the other checkpoint. Oh, dear. Okay. Wait. Okay. Huh. I am gonna die here. Holy shit, I made it somehow. Do not ask me how. Oh. Thank you for that being a short path. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to do this all over again at some point, but... Oh my god. Now, I got no idea who... Well, probably no one's ever gonna listen to this, but I do just want to... Going back a little bit, the whole people... Some game journalists, and I understand their point. The claim that some of them are trying to just make games really simple and dumbed down a lot, and easy. Well, plenty of games do want difficulty. Yeah, get that. But do you think that my suggestion there, like, with Dolmen, where it's like, have that parallel path, and I know that's much more difficult development, much more difficult design, I get that. But is that unreasonable? I'm not saying make it easier, I'm saying provide more paths. So it's if you are struggling, it's not a... Yeah, well, you're stuck to have to just struggle through it. It's a... You can... Oh... Oh, thank you. More lives and a checkpoint. Holy crap. Or... How the hell... I am forced to do this, by the way. I have to figure this out. Well, that did not work. How did I do it before? Okay, that's how. Yeah, no, I'm forced to do this, though, because I need the lives. But I do not really know what I'm doing. Nope. Okay. I need to be able to figure out the path, and it's just not that easy. Because you also have the timer. Okay, that too. So if you don't hold down, you've got enough... well, you don't end up having so much height then that... I just... It also doesn't help, you can't actually see when that changes to be counting down. You can't see it because of the bonus. And that is also bad design, by the way. Unless they are just actually trying to be that mean. I don't know why this isn't working. Well, no, I take it back. I know exactly why, and it's bad design. It is. It's because when I'm landing on that, I'm not landing far enough to the edge. It's that whole, oh yeah, you have to land precisely here. You can't be even one pixel over here and that'll fail. It's that stupid ass, let's just have really tight tolerances that really don't benefit anyone. Yeah. I need these lives. If I didn't need these lives, I wouldn't do this. Which I guess is one reason to have limited lives, but it's also just... That doesn't really make this a better experience. Okay. You know what? Okay, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, maybe I can lose those too. Not quite. Nope. I just... Sometimes you have to hold the button, sometimes you don't. And it's also... What did I actually hold the button? I missed this TNT somehow. I just... Again, it's... I can't see where I am. I must have kept going right after I must have kept going right after I hit the extra life. I didn't think I did, but I wanted to land on the third one, so I hit right. I had no I had no idea because I was off camera, and it's just... Okay, that time I did just go up. But it kind of reminds me of... Oh man, which... Was it the original Super Mario? Might have been. Where it's like, yeah, there were times that you would go off the camera, but it's also, like, designed for that in that you... Damn it. In that you would typically be in places that you were actually safe. And it's like, just keep going in one direction or another. You even have the floor there and such. I mean, it's like... I mean, it made sense. It wasn't like this, where you go off camera and you just have no clue. And have to pray that you end up somewhere you want to be. God damn it! it kind of makes me wonder how they did QA for this. And I mean more so like the original game. Like, did they have QA people telling them, hey, you know, this is actually like an obscenely difficult game. Like, you're going to just, obscenely difficult level. Like, you're going to have people just pissed at you for this. And what did the... Okay, one other thing that I will add that is they could have fixed this in, well, I don't know. The fact that that turning like that takes time. So it's like he doesn't move for a length of time when you're trying to correct. That is really, really frustrating. But anyway, I do just wonder, and unfortunately, I do overshoot that. I do have a little bit of experience with this. Because I remember one time when doing QA, there was something where we all basically told the developers, yeah, this is too difficult. This is not good. And the response was they actually made it more difficult. Damn it. And then when it went to the community, when that patch went live, when that update went live, the community complained, and then it was like, oh, okay, we'll tune it back. But it's like, we did tell them that it's like, yeah, this is like over the top. Well, this is not good. But so I do kind of wonder if it was they did have people telling them that, hey, you know, this is like really more than you may mean it to be. I don't think that jump's possible. Maybe I should have just tried for it anyway, but it's like, what? Anyhow. Nope. No, I just... Yeah. There was zero positioning that was correct for me there. Anyway, but I do kind of wonder... And it is also, I'm sorry, designers that would do that where they get feedback, because it can happen two ways, that a game ends up getting through QA with insane difficulty, where it's like, this is an inappropriate difficulty, I mean, not just, hey, we meant it to be this hard. One is QA being ignored, which is what I've personally experienced. Another, and it is kind of also something that we did have to be concerned with. Damn it. That we did have to be concerned with, because we had some very good players. Like, we had one guy who we would joke that if they made a difficulty after him, that no one would be able to do it. Because he was that good at the game. And it's one of those, you do need to be careful, because you may end up having in your QA, or just any of your testers, the very best players, which can prove such a problem then, because you end up, yeah, I don't know if that's doable, because you just end up hitting the dynamite there. But yeah, so you may run into the issue of I'm just gonna look this up. I have zero idea how you're supposed to make that jump. None. But I'm gonna do it in here. I'm gonna pause and then look. Well, here, he can actually, there we go. Drop in. Okay. I have no idea where I'll find this information, but okay, here we go. It's maybe. Okay. Show me the, but that is not true. The most difficult fragment has been shown in the above screenshot, and it's the one where there's the 2 lives. You jump onto the TNT crates up above, and after the countdown starts, return onto the metal crate on the left, the one with the air. Okay. Okay, wow. That absolutely not helpful. Because it's basically saying, give up those 2 extra lives, which I'm able to get to. I'm able to do that and get past. But then it's like, oh yeah, and just, you need to do a long jump over there. It's like, I can't! I'm hitting the TNT! It's like, that's the spot I actually need the help with. And it's like, no, this is the hard part. No, don't just do that. This is one thing. I on the one hand, I hate video guides because you can't necessarily get the information you're looking for. But at this, because it's like, okay, I'm trying to find this specific thing, but it's an hour-long video and I need like 5 seconds. How am I going to find that? So written is so much easier because you're able to scan through. But then you can run into situations like this. Oh my god, somehow. Oh. Actually, wait, nope. Just... Come on. There. I don't know how I missed 3 boxes. I don't care. Whew, okay. Whew. But on the other hand, with a video guide, you're seeing everything that a player does. You're seeing it all. I don't know how I made that. I really don't. I think it may have just been because I already had the momentum, but... Oh. Which again is the camera hates you. Because you can't see that that's the end until you're already there. So it makes sense that you would go piecewise, that you would try to slow down. But oh my. That, by the way, is also part of the reason why I've, for years now, with reviews, except for one, I record the review playthrough and put that out. The only one was Doom Eternal, and that's because that game uses Vulkan, and it was like the day before Doom Eternal came out is when OBS got the update to be able to support Vulkan, capturing in Vulkan. And I didn't know that. So I played the whole game, then I found out that was it. And I wish it was. I wish I had known and been able to capture that, because there's one thing, and I know I mentioned this with Taurus Nabad, Buff Totem. Holy shit, I spent so many paragraphs. I think at least a page of what I wrote in the gameplay section was just talking about how this was so horrendously wrong to do. Right? I mean, it's like failure of game design 101 kind of thing. Okay? That's how bad that was. And I'll also add one other thing, because with Doom Eternal, the Doom Hunters? I don't remember exactly what they're called. But those are terribly designed enemies, and I despise it. And I'm not going to... I have the DLC for it, the expansions for it, because I bought the Ultimate. I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. I despise the fact, and I'm never going to touch them, because... the expansions, because I did see a thing talking about how, yeah, a bunch of players absolutely despise those enemies. So what did the developers decide to do in the expansions? Oh, well, we're going to throw you in arenas where you have to face 2 of them. It's like, these are terrible enemies. No one likes them. We're going to give you 2 of them. It's like, you're not listening. Nobody likes them. They're badly designed because they have a singular weakness but are immensely powerful. I mean, it's like, what is wrong with you? Because it's basically they have a perfect defense, except at one point when they're attacking you. And you have to be able to see that coming and react to attack and hit them to do any damage to them. It won't kill them. They're not glass cannons. They're tough as well. They are just tremendously badly designed enemies. And I also hate that I saw some people, oh, well, you just have to, yeah, it takes a while to reload. Just, swap weapons. It's so much faster. You just, swap and hit. It's like, okay, that's not something everybody can do. I mean, that kind of gets to the whole what I was saying, where if you have game testers or QA that are too good at the game, you end up balancing for that. And now everyone who's not, like, it's their job to literally spend 8 hours a day in a game. You have all of them who aren't that skilled, aren't that experienced, now trying to do it. So it's And that's something that it is just going to be a challenge for any kind of game development. Trying to figure out where the proper balance is. Damn it! But I got that checkpoint and those lives, so I'm not fucked yet. Damn it! I shouldn't have released on the right button, but it still was. His feet caught. I saw that. His feet did catch. It just decided to say no. Yeah, I think I need to... There. Whew. Okay. I am actually going to regret doing this, but whatever. Holy crap, I actually made that. I don't know. Oh. Holy crap. Okay. Son of a bitch, it's the 3 from the bonus level. But do not care. I am done. I'm out. Never doing this again. Fuck yes. Oh, man. Whew. But yeah, finding that balance between basically professional gamers and normal gamers, it's not going to be easy. How long have I been doing that? 47 fucking minutes. Oh, man. See, this is why I don't want to just change to doing a timer for this, because some of these levels are fuck you hard. And I'm just trying to... I'm looking at... I don't... Let it just keep recording for now. I'm just looking at a level for Crash Bandicoot 2. I want to see if I can get a sense of how long these are, because do I want to change there? Okay, it does look like it might be kind of short, but I also don't know, because the guide writer I clearly cannot trust. It's like they think that, oh yeah, this is the hardest part of it. It's like, no, the part after it was. That also reminds me, and after I share this is when I'll stop. I actually once submitted... I sent an email to IGN once because I discovered something in a game that just one thing. It's like, hey, you didn't mention this in the walkthrough. And the dude was like, I had no idea that was a thing. Thank you. And so they actually amended a walkthrough. It was for the game The Conduit on the Wii, which is probably like one of 2 games. And the original The Conduit, not its sequel. But it's like one of 2 games, that and the Metroid Prime Trilogy, that best take advantage of the Wii remote. And just what the positioning, the position tracking, all the control, it was amazing. Really a shame that no other game really took advantage of it. I mean, as I said, Metroid Prime Trilogy does, but that's Nintendo. This was third party. But anyway, there's a point where you go through a portal into basically a large room with a lot of enemies. And there are doors on the opposite side of the room from the portal that enemies will come in. But there's also enemies will come in through the portal. And what I had found is there is a control that you can actually, if you run through, and it's amazing how often in video games you can just run by enemies. But you can run by, get up, hit a control, and it closes the portal. So enemies won't come in that way. You only have to deal with the ones in front of you. But it's still not easy, but it does cut that off. And this dude never found that, which is kind of funny to me. Because, you're a professional guide writer and, professional gamer, technically. I mean, doesn't mean he's good. Professional just meaning that you get paid for it. But, yeah, and it's like, man, that was a good game. But, yeah, it was just kind of funny when I found that. And they did end up putting in a sentence saying that you can't do that. So, hey, I made an unnamed, unidentified contribution. I would not have that email anymore. Because that's probably on an old email address that just has slipped away. Alright. I got nothing more. I will do some more because I got time before lunch. And then I'm gonna stop for a bit. Oh boy. Yeah. See you next time.